All right, we're live again, and another trading day, another trade. It is. All right. Um. So right now, let's look at this. So let's get rid of this. Actually, matter of fact, hold up. Recapping from yesterday. Um. So yeah, once again, it did push this daily and push back up, and it's now seems to be sweeping these highs right here. But let's see. So looking at the daily, and just for starters, sorry. This is what we're starting off with today. 48814. Um, yeah, that's today, and yeah, we can't lose too much more. Otherwise, we cut about 700, give or take, left to use up. But in the daily, well, first look at the weekly. Market opens in about 4 minutes. Respected the weekly, it's pushing up, and also respected the daily, it's pushing up again. In the 4 hour, it seems to be sweeping up here. What I'm thinking it wants to do is sweep up here, perhaps shoot back down to this 4 hour FEG. Looking at the 1 hour, so it seems to be sweepish here. Respected this 1 hour FEG, push back up here. But once again, according to the day, well, at least as far as I'm concerned, according to the daily and according to the weekly, it's pretty bullish right now. Uh, so I'm thinking it wants something like I said, sweep up here, and then push back down into this 4 hour FEG right here. Let's look at the sessions real quick. So once again, 9:30 open is us. Uh, three no 1800 is Asian session, and then 3 is London session right there. Okay, so let's see. So it seems, so there seems to, so yeah, so there doesn't seem to be much going on with the Asian session. Whatever high London took up anyway. So if anything, we have this Asian session low down here. Sorry, um, this Asian session low down here, right here, and then there's the this technically this London session high right now, but in the next one there might be something new. But yeah, for now let's just say that's the Asian session high. Um, sorry, so hold on, this is a high, so purple. Cool. But yeah, so what I'm thinking is that it's sweeping up here, and then wants to push back down to the 4 hour. Once again, given that it seems to be bullish, right? Respecting the daily and respecting the weekly, it wants to keep on pushing higher. In order for it to continue to do that, once again, I feel that coming down into this 4 hour is an insane. So I think at New York session open, we're gonna aim to maybe sweep up here and then have it push back into the 4 hour. But once again, we gotta be careful with that as always. But it seems already that London session seems to be already sweeping right here, this previous high that it had. It's possible that New York wants to sweep up a little bit more and then push back down to the 4 hour, but I'm not sure because it could go higher and then come back down. Because remember the first time that I did the same thing where I just aimed for it to go down. Yeah, should probably wait for a sweep first and then like some sort of movement first, and then I can act upon that. Nonetheless, once again, like I said, I'm looking for something probably like, well, technically this this could act as the session, the London session high right here, right there. So New York might want to respect this right here and then push back up here into this, sweep it, and then aim for this 4 hour right here. possible, unless once again it already swept up this this right here, and it's already just gonna aim for the 4-hour anyway. So it seems to be wanting to aim back down to the 1 hour, unless it wants to push back down a little bit down. Let's look at the 1 minute. If this candle closes right here, then we're gonna aim down for this 4-hour FVG right here, because once again it seems to have already swept. If this closes below here, then there is reason for us to go down. With respecting this previous FPG right here. Oh wait, I forgot. I didn't even mark out the London session low, I think. Did I? I did not. So London session low is right here. Bam. It seems to have already swept though, which is what I'm trying to get at. I mean, it's currently respecting this 15-minute, but it seems like London. It seems like there was already manipulation from the London session right here. But let's be patient. So today, my aim would be for it to close below right here to give some sort of indication that it's bullish. I mean that it's bearish. To aim for the 4-hour. In which case, before it even hits any of this, it's probably going to trace back somewhere, maybe even in equilibrium, and then push back down. Matter of fact, I didn't even check if it's equilibrium. Oh, I don't seem to see any right now. But now think about it though. Hold up. If this, hold up, if this. Sorry, no, not that. I forgot that's supposed to be black. There we go. Equilibrium, if assuming that this is a high, equilibrium would be sitting here, in which case it would make sense if it did go to this 4-hour, push back down a little bit, and then respect it regardless. So it is very possible that it wants to shoot back down to equilibrium, aim for this half point right here, and then also aim maybe to even sweep up this Asian session low, potentially. Just something we might be looking at right now. But first, I want to see how it's moving. I don't know why it's not showing me these FEGs right here. But that'd be a bearish FEG right there, which it seems to be respecting at the moment. So I aim for this, and then how come it's showing this one but not this one? It's a little weird. Now that I think about it. Oh right, I think it's cause my FEG thing is it's a different color. Yeah, my fault. So it's gonna be black. Yeah, right there, right there, right there. That's the bearish FEG right there. I want to see if this closes here maybe, but then again, this is already gonna kind of getting respected right now. But I got a bearish FEG order coming. I gotta see something, so I gotta call that out right there. But like I said, there seems to have already been some sort of sweep up here from right here. These equal high, yeah, these equal highs already got swept. Yeah, I'm a aim bearish. I'm a definitely aim bearish. I feel like bearish makes sense. So aim would be around here perhaps. I feel like it would have to respect that as aim for the 4-hour FEG. It really shouldn't go past like right here, honestly. I kind of want to see confirmation up here though, because if it does create this FEG, I feel like it's gonna want to tap right back into this 5-minute FEG to respect it, and then we can see it go back down to the 4-hour. It already swept, so that's the aim. That's what I'm aiming for right now. 15 minutes. I mean, it's respecting this 15-minute, but it already respected it. And right now, once again, we swept. I don't see a point for us to go up anymore. So once this closes, that's gonna be the aim. And I feel like it shouldn't want to go too high up. Honestly, I don't see why. I don't see why we want to go push too high. But for the sake of keeping that 2-to-1, let's aim for this right here. Unless, of course, it wants to tap right back up, but we don't know. We don't know just yet. Because it could also be sweeping up here into this, maybe standing liquidity right here. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna aim for that right there. I'm gonna aim for liquidity sitting here. Worst scenario, it peaks up here, but it shouldn't want to go past this. So I feel like this is a pretty safe level to aim for. So 6371.75. 6371.75. What it's probably gonna do here is respect this and push back up, but context is telling me that it's bearish right now. Then again, I could be absolutely wrong right now, but let's see how that goes. So let's aim for, let's do 12. Sell. Just push back in here, respect it. Push back in here, pushes back down. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. Am I? I don't know. I'm aiming for this to go back up here. So let's just do that. So sell at 6371.75. Yep. And you see how that works out. Because once again, the weekly is telling me that it respected this, and it does want to shoot back up, but there's no reason right now for it to do so, especially if it's swept up already. We see sweepage up here. Yes, it did respect the daily, but in order for it to push back up, once again, we just swept. This seems to have it swept right here, and so right now we want to push back down. That's what I'm looking at right now. I don't see reason for us to go anywhere else at the moment. What do I want to do here? It might just want to push down at this point right here. Honestly, I should maybe just call it and go mark it, honestly. You know what? Let's just aim for this instead. If this closes, we'll have somewhere to aim for, and it shouldn't go past this. It shouldn't want to go past this. So let's get rid of the limit order here. And let's aim for 6368.25. Let's aim for this FEG right here. And then once again, shouldn't go past that. So let's see how that works out. 6367.0. So I mean, I'm aiming for it to hit right here, respect this FEG, and keep on pushing down once again towards the 4-hour FEG. That's the aim. So aim once again would be 636550, but it hasn't hit it yet. But honestly, it might just want to keep on pushing down though. I mean, yeah. So it might have enough momentum right now to just keep pushing down. It hasn't respected this FEG yet though, but I don't know if it even is going to bother to do so. Because right now it's right here. Right now it's tapping into this 15 minutes. Then again, it's also a big chance that it might just. No, because it already respected the 15 minutes. So breaking it wouldn't be, breaking through it wouldn't be crazy. Also, higher time frame suggestion wants to go for the 4-hour. So I'm still wait for it to tap back in here. Shouldn't go past this, otherwise it would kind of break the trend. So so hopefully it does tap right back in here, and let's see how that reacts. If it does tap in here, we should hopefully see a bearish movement. But yeah, see how that goes. Problem I see I have is just entries. Entries are the weirdest thing for me. I don't know how to enter. I don't know how to enter a trade sometimes. Like that's one thing I struggle so hard with. It's like, why? Why do I struggle so hard with entries? Why is it one of the most difficult things for me to do? Right now, I was gonna tap right in here. Hit this FVG alongside this London low, and I don't know what it's gonna do. I'm assuming it's gonna probably react and push back up. Hopefully, in which case, I'm hoping that it still pushes past and then goes back up. But honestly, I might just want to aim for the 4 hour. Honestly, yeah, it's probably just gonna keep on pushing to the 4 hour. I also don't want to force an entry, but unless it wants to come back into this FEG and then push in here. But honestly, that's like there's no like. There's no like this is just too like this is just too risky. And honestly, here. Okay, so obviously we have to look into something else, another option, because right now it's about to tap into the 4 hour FEG. At which point I don't know what it's aiming for. Because the moment it taps into the 4 hour FEG, it'll respect it, but then it'll aim for what exactly? Like unless it wants to keep pushing down towards equilibrium, which is an option too. Halfway point, 4 hour. It already tapped into the halfway point. Yeah, what would it be aiming for? None of these FGs are not like these FGs are not filled yet, and this one hasn't even closed yet. But you know what? Thinking about it, it might want to push into this FEG and then push down. That's possible too. If this closes, I'm going to aim to push into the FVG. I mean, to push into this and then push into the FVG because it hasn't even tapped into the FVG yet. Yeah, it hasn't even tapped into the FVG. But if it closes, then it'll also it'll be changing the state right here. So I guess the next trade that we could check out would be right here, 634.25. 634.6364.25. Let's do 2.5 is fine. That's 16 contracts, I guess. Or maybe just to keep it at 2 to 1. Maybe it shouldn't go past this though, which is kind of what I'm getting at. It shouldn't go past this. It should it should want to respect these. Unless it wants to aim for something else. This one hasn't even closed yet. Let's aim for the halfway point of the FEG. I just need you to shoot up a little bit. Just a teeny bit. Nothing else. Just a teeny bit. Respect the 5 minute, please, before going anywhere else. Worst case scenario, or not even worse, but like what I might want to do is aim here, push back into this 15 minutes. Yeah, aim here, push back into the 15 minutes. That wouldn't be insane, I feel. I need this to start reacting up a little bit. Just keep pushing up a little bit. Just respect this a little bit and then go up. 11. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? It might be building liquidity too. That's an option. Now think about it. It might want to just push back up. You see, this is being built up. Might just want to push up and come back down. That's possible too. If it did want to do that. Let's see for this. $64, 6, not too far. 64, not too far. But honestly, it might not. Oh, what do you want to do? 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 So I want to shoot up here. Is that something it's interested in doing? by any chance? Okay, so there's a huge candle right here. The 4 hour. The 1 hour, same thing. If it breaks past this, then that'll be a change in the state, I'm pretty sure. At which point, I don't feel like it's crazy to think that it might want to hit equilibrium. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if it does. Um, I'm kind of hoping that I can catch up movement maybe to the 15 minutes to then push back down into the, nope, there it is. Shot right through. If this closes, I'm gonna aim to shoot back up into this FEG right here. I mean, yeah, into the 15-minute FEG right here. Before pushing back down. I just needed to close for it to kind of confirm on me, see what's up, what it's doing. This is also a huge FEG that might be created here, assuming it does want to do that. So 6357.25. 63. Wait, 6356. That O. No, that 50. I think. Yep. 6356.50. Let's go with 13 shares.
Order filled.
That's the aim, that's the goal. See how this goes. 65 to the 50. 6352 to 50. And aiming to 6364.5. So if the 15-minute close, I'm hoping it pushes towards this FPG over here, so then I can shoot back down even more. So I'm pretty sure that's what it wants to do. I'm hoping for a sweep right here of this FEG, which once again it was untapped. See how it's reacting in a 1 minute. Well, there's a 15-minute FEG right here. Higher time frames is generally what it aims for. Granted, it might just want to create a new FPG, if I'm honest, but I don't know. I respected the FPG. Honestly, it's possible that it's... No, actually, maybe not. But there is a lot of liquidity sitting up here, which also tells me maybe it might just want to push past these and then just go straight up, but I'm not sure. honestly might just aim. Wait, if it does shoot up here, it might actually want to aim for the 15 minute, but it's possible that it'll just tap into the 5 minute. But we'll just see how that goes. Because if it's heavily bearish, then it'll take what it could get and then just go and dip, basically. It'll respect these 1 minutes as they are and not even bother doing anything else. Well, it disrespected it, so that's a sign. It's a good sign. Come on, please respect the 15 minutes. You want the 15 minutes. That's what your aim. That's what your aim is, right? You want the 15 minutes. You want the 15 minutes, right? Please tell me you want the 15 minutes. Because it's also possible that it'll just respect this 1 minute and then just push back down. Um, but yeah, we'll see how that reacts when it hits right here. Because honestly, like I said, there's a lot of liquidity. So I'm here, right here. This high, this high, this high. I was hoping that it'd be low resistance liquidity, but it doesn't seem to have pushed through it all. I mean, this candle pushed through this bit right here, but it's not anything insane. It's creating higher highs. It went past this previous higher lower high, so that seems to be a good sign that they're released. And so I'm just aiming for it to go up. Hopefully hit the 15 minutes. That's the aim right now. Very possible though that if it doesn't push back to this 15 minute, it's just gonna create a new 15 minute and then it'll push back into that and then not even bother up here basically. Come on, push, push. You want to aim for the 15. You want the 15. It's almost there. 6364.25. Six three five 2005. You see, it's respecting this 5 minute, but I want it to keep on pushing up, hopefully, into the higher time frame, um, into the higher time frame FVG. I don't wanna I don't wanna really tweak my setup because I have an idea. Otherwise, if I build bad habit of just tweaking things and like coming out early, otherwise then I don't trust the idea that I'm aiming for. Granted, some of these things are done in a bit of a just like reaction, but I want to build the habit of just trusting that I'm using a adequate like setup. If that makes sense. Like right now, the 1 minute is respecting this FEG. Hopefully, keeps on pushing out once I get to the 15 minutes. And if this gets solidified, well, then again, in that case, it'd be a little different. But that 15 minutes is the aim right now. That 15-minute FEG is the aim. The higher time frame FEG is the aim. So right now we're 240, 260 profit give or take, but well, not not finalized profit, but we're up about that much give or take. It just keeps fluctuating though, but it's possible that the 5 minute was enough for it to just push back up and keep on pushing up. I'm hoping that that's not the case, but once again, it could very well be. It is possible that it was, because it tapped into the 5 minute and then it did a super sharp turn back down. Unless they wanted to get more liquidity down there, but I don't know.
Order filled.